Minions is the spin-off film to the Despicable Me franchise, the little yellow guys who love bananas, who help Gru be the awesome villain that he is. And it's the story of how they became the minions we know them to be, their search for a boss, their search for the ultimate villain to serve. Now, if you saw my review for Despicable Me 2, you would have seen me say that my favorite part of the entire film are the minions. And that's true. For those two Despicable Me films, those films have a good heart, they have a good message, Gru's a good character, I love the father-daughter aspect of him raising those girls, but the minions are by far the funniest part of those movies. But I was a little worried about stretching them into an entire film. I mean, how long can you listen to a and have it be funny? I mean, it's gonna take a lot out of you. And those fears were realized because, well, Minions is a good intentioned film and it's basically harmless. There's really nothing about this movie that's offensive. It's not like it's a terrible film. This one's strictly for kids. Where the first two Despicable Me films were definitely more family oriented, I'm seeing Minions as more of a Happy Feet type deal. And what I mean by that is, Happy Feet to me, those are the kids' movies. Those movies are for kids. But then when you have a movie like, say, Toy Story 3 or Inside Out or The Incredibles, you can have your whole family having fun at a film like that. This one's for kids. There is really no substance to this movie. In regards to a moral or a message, there's nothing. I mean, it's just yellow guys who talk gibberish. That's it. The movie doesn't really have a structure either. It's sort of this unhinged insanity where these little yellow creatures are just going from person to person, going from object to object. It's like 1 second they're trying to get the queen's crown. At one point they're trying to serve Scarlet Overkill, the ultimate villainess of all time, voiced by Sandra Bullock, who's really not remarkable at all. As a character, she barely had anything funny or interesting to do. She was just someone who has all these gadgets and she loves being evil, and there just really wasn't anything to her character. And the fact that her character was just so boring and bland really came through in her voice performance because she really didn't give much to this character at all, which was a big disappointment because I'm a big fan of Sandra Bullock. I've liked her pretty much my whole life. Dun, 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 dun. That was the Speed theme, in case you didn't know. Stay above 50! The track ends up ahead. I'm gonna speed it up. See, the Minions worked so well in the Despicable Me films because they were supporting characters. Whenever the film got more emotional with the story between Gru and his daughters, you could always revert back to those Minions for a few laughs, and that is exactly where these characters belong. But they're so popular because of that. I went to Universal Studios with my wife. I rode the Minions ride. There are Minions toys everywhere, Minions shirts. They're everywhere, so of course there's gonna be a Minions movie because money. And this movie is gonna make money, but there's just nothing to this movie, and it's nowhere near as funny as it could have been. It's really just a spin-off movie. When's the last time you saw a great spin-off movie? Ever, really. I mean, Creed looks really good. That's all I can really think of off the top of my head, and I haven't even seen that movie yet. For the most part, spin-off films are what they are. Something was really successful. People liked it. They're gonna take a part of that and try to do it again because we need money. When the TV show Friends happened, they tried to make Joey. When the X-Files happened, they tried to make the Lone Gunman. When the Daredevil movie happened, they tried to make Elektra. Wait, why'd they make a Daredevil spin-off? That movie sucked. My point is that spin-offs rarely ever work. If you're a huge fan of the Minions and you don't mind watching them talk gibberish for 90 straight minutes without any real structure, you may enjoy this film. If you are a young kid, you'll probably get a kick out of this movie, but for an adult, it's kind of hard to sit through. At least that was my experience. I'm gonna give Minions a C. Guys, thank you so much as always for watching, and I'm looking forward to Comic-Con this weekend. On Friday, I'm going to be on 2 panels. Masters of the Web with John Campea, Jeremy Johns, Gray Drake, John Schnepp, Mark Ellis, Andy Signore, and the Screen Junkies panel with a live movie fights episode. I'm so excited. If some of you guys are going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, I'd love to meet you. Definitely try to get into those panels if you can. As always, guys, truly, thank you so much as always for watching, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.